What's up, guys? Today we are going to show you quickly how to paint, or how I paint my figures. So I have this Preiser figure. It's a little dude standing kind of with his hands in his pockets, just chilling. He's going to go on the current build that I'm working on, but I thought it'd be a cool video to show you. There's 5 colors that I'm going to use for this guy. I'm going to use Craftsmart Espresso, dark brown. I'm going to use Deco Art Americana, primary blue. I'm going to use Apple Barrel Snowflake, white. For his skin color, I'm going to use Delta Cermacoat. It's called AC Flesh. Sorry, it's a little blurry. I'm in the magnifying glass. And for another brown, like a jacket color, I'm going to use Apple Barrel Chestnut. So, those are already in my palette. I'm going to set those aside for now. And what we're going to do with him is we're going to work from the feet to the head. So first I'm going to paint his feet. I'm going to use a dark brown. I'm going to give him some brown shoes. He is glued to a cork, so it's a little easier to work with. So hopefully he stays on. Everyone's got their own technique for this, so I just want to show you how I paint my figures. Okay. Shoes look a little funky right now. That's okay. I overpainted his shoes because we'll cover that up with the paint for his pants. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is his hands and his head, or his face. I'm starting with these layers that I'm going to be able to paint back over later, when I do like the jacket or I do something else that can cover up. So the shoes and the hands can be covered up later when you do further layers, as well as the face. So if you have a little bit of overpainting, you can cover it up with a darker color. I'm going to quickly do his face with the AC Flush. And I'm zoomed in as close as I can get, guys. So just bear with me. He does have a little bit of hair sticking out, so we might hit that with the brown too. Okay. Face is done. Hands are done. While we're at it, like I said, let's just do his hair real quick. I'm just going to use a brown, give him some brown hair. It's kind of sticking out of the side over here. His hat's kind of on crooked. Okay. Now that we got his face done, we're going to go back through with the white, and I'm going to paint his shirt that's sticking out from his jacket here white. He's got a jacket on over that shirt. He's kind of got his hands in his jacket pocket. These were already primed with a these were primed with a gray primer. Okay, let's let that dry and come right back. Okay, so we got his shirt painted. One thing I did notice real quick is his chest is sticking out from his shirt. So while that was drying, I did go ahead and paint that like unbuttoned shirt look. So the shirt's dry. Next, we're going to do his jacket. And for the jacket, we're going to do a lighter brown. That is the chestnut that I showed you. So we're going to spin him around. Start on the area that's got the most surface to work with. Do that part first. Paint his jacket this chestnut color. It's a pretty cool, I like this color. I think it's a neat color. Normally I'm working with a helping hands tool that has the magnifying glass attached to it, but today I took the magnifying glass off so I could use my larger glass on the camera here, the way you guys can see. So I'm actually doing this naked-eyed. So just gonna cover all the areas of the jacket. This guy's kind of like a greaser, standing around, hands in his jacket pocket. Looks like he's looking for some trouble. And if I got a little bit on the pants, that's okay. The pants are gonna be the last part I do, just to tidy everything up. And the blue is a darker color. It'll conceal more, so it will be the final color we do. I'm trying to work, with the exception of the shoes at the bottom, I'm trying to work from light to dark. That way my overpainting can all be covered up. I want to be able to cover up any overpainting that I do. There we go. All right, let that dry and we will come right back. All right, the next step, I noticed we didn't do his hat, so I'm going to actually just do his hat. We're going to give him a dark brown hat as well. I'm drifting around here on you guys. Get back in camera. Okay. Just making sure I get all the parts of his hat. Okay. So we got his hat. His jacket is dry. Last part here we're going to do is just touch up his pants. So let me flip him down like this so you guys can see. Okay. Next, we're going to paint his pants. And for the pants, like I said, we're going to use that deep blue. Give him some blue jeans. So here we go. And these are very blue, but I'm going to show you a technique where all of these very bright colors we can tone down a little bit. And around his pant line at the bottom, where we painted his shoes a little higher, we're just going around and painting his pants down lower to match the shoe line. To cover up those high, we made him look like he was wearing like knee-high waders, so we want to bring them back down a little bit. So paint that down like that. Make sure we're getting all those spots on the hard to reach areas here. It is very bright blue right now, but we are going to tone him down with a really simple step. Because these blue jeans look brand spanking new right now. Which is fine. Maybe he just bought some brand new jeans. It was payday and baby, he was treating himself to some new jeans. But I don't want him to look like that. Not this greasy looking dude. He might look good out in front of like the jazz club or something. Like he's looking for his buddies, or he's looking for someone to pick a fight with. Oops, Oh my gosh, I was working off camera again. All right, there we go. Bad cameramanship. It's all right. You guys get the gist. See, there's his pants. Gonna let that dry. Area I missed. Okay, we're gonna let that dry, and we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how I dulled down the whole look of them. Okay, this last step here, some people have some other ways, some different ways of doing this. I just use a brush with some brown weathering chalks on it, and quickly just give them a little brushing of some brown chalks, brown weathering pigments. Not a lot. I go very light. We're not trying to weather the guy. We kind of are. But it fills in like the features too. So I don't want to get it on his shirt. So I'm just going to do his face. Don't really want to get his white shirt weathered. It brings out the details in their face though. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll bring them close. So when you do this, focus you. When you do that, it focuses. There we go. And you can see it brings out his details a little more. It did tone down his pants. If I put it against a darker background, you can see that his pants have been a little dulled out. But there you go. There is a HO scale Preiser figure. Just painted it here in about 10 minutes. We have about 600 of them to do, so I thought it'd be fun to show you how I paint mine. There was a moment of bad cameramanship where I was working off the camera, so I apologize for that, but hope you enjoyed this, and I'm glad to hear, I'd be interested to hear some other people's techniques, so let's hear them. We also got to give this guy a name, so let me pull him off of here, give you a close-up. Here he is. Gotta name this fella. So I know you guys came up with a name for one of the other people I did. Let's give this guy a name. And as always, make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button and the bell icon. That way you guys can get notifications the instant we upload videos. We also have our podcast every Friday, so look out for that as well. Thanks for watching, guys.